Hey guys, thanks for joining me again. This time I'm going to show you how to actually download movies if you don't already know it, and be able to also burn them to a disc. All for free. The only thing you have to buy is, of course, the DVDs. First thing we're going to start with is you want to go to this website rather, download.com. It's going to bring this up. Basically type in, start with, WinRAR, WINRAR, enter, bring up a couple things. The first link, because it's most popular of course, it's going to be the first one. It's going to say WinRAR 32-bit. If you have a 64-bit computer, of course download that. Once you're downloading that, basically this is a utility, the best utility, and the only one that I've found that actually does the job right. They'll actually allow you to unzip the files, and basically what that means is when people put the files on the computer, on the web, basically they have to compress the files to make it more suitable so that way each person can download it. I'll show you some websites that have less of what I'm talking about now, but the best thing to do is download this program first. Of course I already have it downloaded, so I'm not going to download it. The next one, and all this is on download.com. I like this website because there's no viruses, there's no spyware, no nothing. This is a legit website. The next one is your download manager, DUVE. Do a search for that, and of course that one's going to be the first one because it's the most popular. You see this little blue icon here. Of course I'm not going to download it, but I'm going to show you what it is, which this is basically bringing up. When you download it, it's going to go to your library. As it's downloading, it will show you how many percent it's actually done, and then your unwatched files, and then of course you just click, and then everything else. The next one to actually download, same website, is just DVD burner. You go ahead and click enter. It'll bring up some. Of course we're in free, so you want to go over here and click on the free button. Then you want to scroll down. All these are junk. These are CD burners. Don't get confused. I have messed up with that. And the first little green CD with a DVD with some flames coming out of it, that's SoThink. Basically, it's free. You would just click on it. Go ahead and download it, and I'll show you what the finish looks like. You'd basically come here. SoThink Movie DVD Maker. Open it up, and this is what you'll get. A couple things to note. Over here on the right hand side, TV system. It comes up with PAL or NTSC. If you go with the PAL, it's a better quality, and the aspect ratio just leave at 16.9. And then you can of course change what type of DVDs, your DVD player, everything else, and then the DVD menu. You can go in here and tweak it. I just have a standard one here. Now the thing to know about this is, unlike other softwares you actually buy that are limited by either adding one movie to a disc or two movies to a disc, this will allow you to add as many movies as gigabytes are possible. The only bad thing about this, and I've learned the hard way, is when you're doing this, I would highly recommend only burning 3 movies to a disc. If it's low impact movies, 700 megabytes or 600 megabyte movies, then I would go ahead and maybe put about a 4th movie in there. The reason for that is, although you can add them, it takes away from your DVD quality, so you get and sometimes little boxes or little lines, not little lines, but just the pixelation is actually kind of terrible. So basically you would add the files. A thing to know about is and let me show you this first. Go down here, and then you would search AUSVE, and they'll bring it up. But also underneath the files, you'll see VUZE downloads. The easiest way I know is to actually take this and then scroll it on over to the desktop. That's what I do. It's the best way to actually find it. And once all your movies are downloaded, they go there. Going back to the WinRAR, when you open up your folder, you'll see whatever movies you have downloaded. In some cases, you actually open something up. Of course, these are already formatted, so they're good to go. You just go ahead and click on it, it's done. But sometimes you'll actually see what the couple little books. You just want to click on that, open it up, and then it doesn't matter which one you click on. You just click on one and you actually drag it over. And the best way I do is drag it back over to where all those little books are at, and just put it right here on the desk, on the spot, or download to the desktop, and then going from there. But that way you can just, after you're done with that, you just go ahead and delete all the zipware, and it'll automatically do it for you. That's why you want to download the WinRAR first. Another thing about this website, about this program, SoThink, it's free, but it does have some glitches I found out. Some of the glitches is whenever you do maybe something like a defrag or something like a disk clean, sometimes one of the things it needs will actually get deleted. So when you go to add, and when you click on this add button, it'll actually bring it up. I don't know what's doing that. And instead of going like this, let's see what happens. It'll bring it here, but it will say file deleted. File failed. So what you have to actually do is go back to the website, re-download it. Takes about 5 minutes, and then you're all done. And of course, if you want to keep them, you're not sure about your disks, or you want to later on build a web server or a LAN server that you want to, like FreeNAS. I'm going to show a clip on that later on. Basically, you would just go ahead and open on my computer here, and as you can see, I have a notebook. I have all my movies. That's what I was doing. All my movies downloaded to it, so I can watch it from there, or I can go to my network access. I'm not going to show you that at this time because I don't have any movies on there. But that's about it. If you have any questions, go ahead and post a comment on there. And if you'd like to see anything that I can help you out with, just go ahead and post me a comment or send me an email. And that's about it. Thank you for watching. Have a good one.